I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.
So the main differences between the previous Fallouts and what you're seeing in Fallout 3 and the things that we've done in the past, we've been doing RPGs for over a decade here. Let's start with Fallout 1, which is, we're talking 10 years ago, 1997. So, the first differences you get are obviously technical. It's almost a different, video games 10 years ago and games today, they're almost different canvases that you're painting on, I think, the things you have at your disposal, how you want to entertain people. But the ideals of the first game, which we just, love that game. The texture of the world, the choices you make as a character, making tough decisions, playing your character, going out and doing things that have an effect on the world, shades of gray, all of those things from the first game that we love about it, and we love about games that do that, keeping all of that spirit. But now, with the next-gen consoles and the tech where it is in the PCs now, we can bring a lot of that to life where, I guess for lack of a better word, it is a lot more emotionally engaging to see it and touch it and feel it and have that happen and look at the guy's expression when you really, right before you shoot him, I guess, or after you tell him you've saved his wife. Those kind of things, I think, hit you on an emotional level now in almost a different, more real way in today's kind of games that we can do. So that's the first thing, that the spirit of that game, we've missed it. It's 10 years old. We've wanted to see it in games again. So it's, humbling and exciting all at once to be able to be the group that gets to make that game. It's something we've tried to do with our Elder Scrolls stuff. So differences from what we do in the Elder Scrolls are pretty huge. We approach it as, it's its own game. We don't necessarily assume anything we did in the Elder Scrolls fits. But when we look at Fallout, it has a lot of the same things. You make a character, you go do what you want, you go exploring a big world. So there's obviously things we do in the Elder Scrolls that we think work really, really well. And we're kind of picking and choosing. There are things in Oblivion we like that work well. There's things in Morrowind that we like. There's things in Arena we still like. And we kind of put those things together and play with them and see where this game takes us. And where we'd like it to take us is that feeling you had when you bought Fallout 1 and put it in and went, whoa, I've never seen anything like this. This really has a unique texture to it, that hopefully it does that again for everybody.